How you doing today?
Pretty good. Hey, you guys got bells?
Not anymore. Ran out. Sorry. Next season.
Next season.
Yeah, I meant to get some more, but how you guys doing today? Seems like it's all the big guys are gone, but the little bears left.
It's all the time of the year. Everybody forgets acorns drop.
Yeah, they're on the ground.
What's your next move? Plug up.
Is what?
Plug up.
Plug up?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
They go and hit the meadows and stuff, start eating the grasses.
Uh-huh.
To plug up.
Okay, oh, I got you. Interesting.
Just before done up.
That makes sense.
They hit the high protein, then it's the plug up.
Then plug it up.
Well, they have to hold as much protein as possible.
Yeah.
So,
hey, well, just so you guys know, we're hanging out this area where they killed that dog just last weekend.
right.
Just kind of keeping an eye on what's happening. It looks like most of the hunting's done, but we're not sticking our noses in anybody's baits or anything. It looks like most people have stopped baiting in this area.
Yeah.
But that's what we're doing this weekend.
We ended up with a disabled hunter got a hold of us and wanted to see if he can get a bear. So we're trying to help him.
Yeah, well, thanks for letting us know. We'll stay out of your way. I mean, hopefully you won't have any problems with wolves if you're hunting down this area.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, they were across winds and now they came in this side.
Yeah, to be honest with you, we've been seeing them a lot on that side of the highway. So I think they're coming this way more. I don't know, that's just from what we saw over the winter time. A lot of wolf activity in this area, so we're kind of surprised. We were hoping this wouldn't happen, but we've never seen how much baiting is really going on here, but we were wondering whether there was going to be a problem this year.
You guys got somebody sitting up on the corner over here too?
It's just us.
That's part of you guys?
No, it's just us. I heard somebody thinking that we were out checking somebody's bait, but I mean, we've been checking some other baits down here, but we're not, we're mostly keeping an eye on what's happening on the ground with dogs right now. We're not really checking out baits too much.
You guys able to track this back at all or no?
Not till winter time. I mean, I went back to the depredation area from last month,
right.
or in August, and I saw some tracks in that area, but in the mud. But nothing to tell me where they're going or where they are.
Pretty much hanging out on that side of Windsor. And, now they seem to, like you said, move on this side of Windsor and across the highway.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the inevitable.
Yeah. I saw one in July over off Official Road. I saw one cross in front of me. That's the only one I've seen this season, except for what we've seen on our trail cameras a couple times.
Well, you're going to have your satellites.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to have satellites. It's probably a pup that got picked out, and he just kind of staying close to home yet, but
exploring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one looked pretty.
Explore for a while, about 2 years sometimes.
Yeah, the one I saw looked pretty young. It had a really tall neck and perky ears, but big.
Well,
all right, guys, take care.
Have a good day.
Thanks for chatting.
They're just staying in here. Okay.
They don't have anything to do with us.
One point you guys made was that you had an issue with dog running in Wisconsin and bear hunting in the state of Wisconsin. So what is your main issue with it?
The main issue and what we're trying to do is be a little more regular.
Well, my big thing.
We are regulated. Pretty good, yes. The DNR can adjust some regulations a little better.
It's like
there's other states, you know, yes, Virginia, where you're allowed unlimited dogs, which I don't agree with.
But no baiting.
But we are allowed, yeah, no baiting. But we are regulated to 6 dogs, which to me is a good number.
the baiting thing.
You don't need more than 6 dogs.
You know.
Yeah.
Especially when you can swap them out.
But Wisconsin is one of the better regulated bear states.
Okay, let me say this. Like, these are 2 of my big points. Is that there's no limit or registration system for baiting, so there's no way of knowing how many baits there are. And I think there's lots of conflicts because I think baits are attracting wolves now. That there's enough of them and there's enough wolves that, you know, the wolves are being attracted to those baits either because of the bait that's in them or the animals that are being attracted to them. I think that's a problem because then when you guys go and check for a sign, you know, those bears see your dogs as a threat. You know, they want to attack them.
Have you ever gone to Maine?
No. What do you mean? To Maine?
Maine.
No.
Okay. They do have a registration system. You have to register every single bait. Agreed. You know, no big deal. You give your coordinates, everything, and
Yeah.
but your name has to be on a board. I think it's like a 2x4 or 2x6.
Minnesota's got it.
Right.
Kind of thing.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys
You know.
don't. 2 years ago, I introduced a resolution in the Congress, the conservation Congress, to have it, you know, kind of like Minnesota, where you got 3 baits, and they have to be registered with the DNR, so they know where.
Well, now you gotta understand, 3 baits is what? Really nothing.
It's 3 baits.
Right.
That might be enough if you're a sitter. You know, if you're
Yeah,
a
a
sitter.
sitter, yeah. You know, I understand, you know, there's groups with 100 baits. That's a lot of baits.
Yeah.
But the group is bigger. But still, that is a lot of baits. That's kind of overkill.
and that makes you guys easy pickings for us.
You
That's
know,
why we want to clean that
a
up.
smaller group, you know, holds smaller numbers. We do have in Wisconsin a lot of larger groups, which makes it harder for the smaller groups. So, I mean, but to ban bear hunting, bear baiting.
Well, this is the other issue.
Go to Virginia. Go to Virginia once, West Virginia. I don't care. Any one of them southern states, Tennessee. What do they have down there?
Well, the big issue we have is they don't have wolves,
Yeah, that's.
which is why we don't go
No.
down there opposed bear hunting down there.
Why don't they have baiting?
I don't know about that because, like I said, they don't have wolves, so I'm not really too concerned about that.
Look down.
This type of ground.
Dirt roads. They can pull a track off of a dirt road a lot easier than
Oh, then the hard
This.
pack stuff.
Wisconsin. All we have is hard pack, so
Yeah.
you can't pull a track.
just
So
walk
we
the
have to have an alternative method.
Okay, so getting back to your first question, I just want to let you know what my issue is with hounds in particular, as opposed to baits, is the training season. That I think it's too long.
2 months, yeah.
That's a lot of conflict. The bears are being run in the summertime. It's hard on the bears. It's hard on the wolves. It's hard on your dogs.
You got to understand, we're not just sitting here taking the old dogs. We're trying to also get young dogs in and train. I don't know, how long does it take a young dog to train up?
Longer than 2 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So it's not gonna
You just answered your own question.
But it's not going to. But because you want to train your dogs, we shouldn't have open wide season for them.
No, I'm not saying that we need open
So you
wide
train them
season.
3 weeks in the summertime. You train them 3 weeks in the fall. You train them 3 weeks in the winter. You know.
Yeah, where do you have
I
a?
mean, it's.
I'd love to be training them in the wintertime.
You don't run coyote dogs or bobcats.
Yes, I do. I run every damn game there is.
Yeah, so, but that's what I'm saying, so you're training the same dogs, right? Different seasons.
No.
You know, you use bear dogs and then the bobcat dogs are
My
different.
coon dogs are different than my bear dogs. My bear dogs are different than certain other ones.
I didn't know that.
A lot of guys keep their bear dogs are their bear dogs. You do not cross over.
I see some guys selling dogs, and they're putting their pictures of their dogs with bears, with bobcats, with different animals. And I'm just figuring.
Some people, I guess, I do cross my dogs. I do run multiple game with them.
When do you think is the most risky time of a wolf depredation as a houndsman?
Well, you know, I will say one good thing about the DNR and posting. Anybody can go on their site, and you can look exactly when, from 2013 to 2018, where that time frame is. And there it is. If you do the math, there actually is a core where more dogs are getting killed.
And to me, that seems to be late summer, early fall.
Right towards the very end. Yes.
Yeah, so let's
I mean, we have pretty much the same points of view. You know, that yes, there are things the DNR can change.
Well, or the legislature, since the DNR doesn't have a lot of power.
But to ban baiting, what do you want to do? Okay, start sanding the roads so we can pull the track. That's plain Jane. That's what's going to happen. I mean, otherwise, our bear population will explode past numbers that anybody can handle.
Oh, I'll just be a devil's advocate here. I kind of believe that if baiting wasn't allowed, that the population would stabilize since it's not getting all that additional carbs. Because there's been a lot of cubs now. There's like 3 and 4 cubs with sows, and the biologists are saying, you know, that fertility is being boosted because of high carbohydrates in the bait. I don't know. I don't know what you feel about that.
I think a bear will handle just like a coyote and just like a wolf.
If there's carrying capacity,
It's all about the carrying capacity.
If you don't have that carrying capacity in that area, you're going to have a better sow. You're going to have more than, if you're going to have 50 spots for this sow, and not 3 of them, it's telling you that there's not as many bears in that area.
not as many bears, so those bears that are there are being more fertile and interesting.
Well, you know, hornets, especially too. I mean, if there's not a bear there, it's not going to get to eat.
So you think that more cubs is because more people are shooting sows and there's fewer sows?
Didn't say that it's the carrying capacity. So it could be more boars got shot out. You know,
That makes sense.
if you don't have an aggressive boar around, hang on.
You guys have been doing this for a while, right?
Yeah.
Decades?
I've been doing it a while.
Do you think, as far as the population goes, do you think there's more bears now than there were like early 90s, late 80s?
No, it's gone down a little. I've hunted several areas. It's gone down. I mean, it hasn't dropped dramatic.
Because, and I know this is DNR numbers, going to get the same kind of data if you actually get the accurate swamps and shit.
Right.
But I mean, the DNR